Alrighty, welcome to this to the HobbsFarm devlog. I realized that we have been a little bit silent around upcoming updates and other things related to HobbsFarm. So I figured I'll make a quick video for you all, going over some of the things that we are doing and realizing for the next update from HobbsFarm. Now, obviously, as was reported to us relatively early on, there were a couple of issues with some collisions that were related to items that were not visible on the map. Those collisions have been fixed. That was about the first thing I did. Which, if I'm not mistaken, was somewhere over there, or one of the grain mill over here. Because it was actually a collision from a fire hydrant that was still here in the grass. However, the actual fire hydrant was nowhere to be found. So that one has been removed. We also updated some of the info layers. One of them being related to placement collision that was still set to the standard layer from Elm Creek. Now, during testing, there were no issues, but maybe long term, if you're playing long enough, you might encounter the whole issue of not being able to play something. So we decided to fix that as well, and that will be in the next update. Now, as you guys can see, obviously, Giants just released a pretty big patch, and I'm quite happy to be able to report that that does not affect HobbsFarm. HobbsFarm is fully running, working, and compatible. We do not need to do a hotfix to make it work with the update done by Giants. So that's good. That saved me some serious time. So those are some things that we have been working on. Besides that, yeah, a couple of little touch ups here and there. You will see I'm missing some textures here. That's not something to worry about. That's just because of this being the placeholders. Those are re-imported, and those now currently miss the textures. But that doesn't actually affect gameplay because you won't see this part when the map is released. So I wouldn't worry about any of that. But I do want to point it out just for the people with keen eyes. One of the biggest things that I'm working on for this update, and this is also quite possibly the most, no, it's not even quite possibly, it is the most time consuming thing. And that's the spline that you're seeing right here. These splines, what they do is they control the AI. They allow for the AI to be able to pet find better. Now, what I mean with that is currently the system does work because it actually, based on which material is on the ground, it can read that and then go, I can drive here, I cannot drive here. That's what we are currently relying on very heavily. Very heavily. However, that is not ideal. And if you're driving, you might start to notice that they kind of go into the grass, slow down, steer back onto the main road, then continue down the road, probably maybe like 500 feet, probably even maybe like 50 feet, and then do the same thing again. These splines will fix that because it will literally give the AI predefined paths to follow, which will make that system much more reliable. However, being that we obviously have a lot of roads, but we have no traffic spline in the map. That means that for the most important pieces of road that are on the map, I need to put those in manually. That's what you see here. So I put these in manually. As you can see, I did this intersection. So this intersection is now done. But if you go, like right here, all this, like this is straight lining. That's easy peasy. No biggie there. And then there's also already this part that goes up next to the biogas, which is right here. So and this is by far the most time consuming of the entire update. However, this will also be um, about the most important thing in the upcoming update, because there really wasn't anything that was wrong with the map, because well, most issues were already filtered out during testing. The little few bits and things that came up were actually very minor and not necessarily needed an instant fix. So we decided, or at least I decided, to pack those fixes into an update together with this system uh, to make the next update a worthy, enjoyable update. So that is what will be in the next update. I think that's about all. I think I covered pretty much everything. There really isn't that much coming along, but like, because there isn't really that much that we need to fix. What needed to be fixed is now done. Then, so now it's just adding the spline system and making sure that that works. And that's about it. I will say there is no ETA on when this update will be released. Because to be honest, I just don't know. I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't know if it's going to work right out the box. Is it going to mess up? Are directions of splines possibly wrong? I got to look into that and see how it functions. And being that even though this might not be something that's visually very present in the map, it's on the back end side of things. It's a very big big update to incorporate. It's gonna make the usage of the in-game AI controlled vehicles a lot better and a lot easier, a lot more consistent, a lot more stable. So therefore, we do want to incorporate this, but again, I cannot give an ETA on when this update will arrive because of how much work goes into this. With that being said, if you guys have suggestions of things that you want to see in the map or bugs that you found, you can either let us know on Discord or put them in the comment section underneath this video. Or obviously report them in the Facebook page. Yeah, that's probably about all I gotta say. I hope y'all have been enjoying HobbsFarm so far. If you happen to stumble across this video and don't know what the hell HobbsFarm is, welcome to the cult. I'll leave the download links to the map in the description down below. Catch you later, guys.